in my
Jesus
entire life,
Christ.
and I.
All right, Bobby. So what did we learn this morning?
Could Carbine please come in, Mr. Mayor? I want him to be present.
Okay.
Is that permission for him to come in?
Yeah.
Carmine!
Can I say something like this? I don't want to move.
I mean,
Get off of his desk, Carmine! You're getting marks on it.
You're
all
on the
right.
tip.
What's going on, gentlemen?
What do you want me to say? Just help me out, Carmine.
I need you guys to bend the knee for me, please.
No, not Carmine. He's one of mine.
Why? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Good
Bobby,
to see
bend
you,
the knee.
Carmine.
Likewise, Mr. Mayor. Likewise. Paisan? He's Cuban. He's not Italian. He's Cuban, dude. Wrong demographic. Yes. His name's Nino Chavez. He's Cuban. What's wrong with you? Like, you watch Narcos?
Never seen Dude, Narcos isn't even about Cuba. It's about Colombia. And then they have the Mexican. It's about Colombia.
We're
Colombia
standing in a
Mexico.
room. He's looking at you. He's been staring at you for the last 10 seconds. Say something then, for the love of God.
Mr. Chavez, how has your day been, Highness?
It's been long. I've spent about 10 hours now in this room, sifting through paperwork.
How about
I got done
unwind
screaming
with
at the chief of police, telling him he's
Oh,
incompetent.
Oh,
I have been demanding things and setting things straight because the last administration fucked everything up, and now I got to spend my time unfucking it before I even can begin spreading my wings. In
Mr.
fact,
Mayor,
you interrupted me earlier today, about 9 hours
Why?
ago, in which I was having a very serious conversation,
hold on.
and you kept yapping through the door where we could hear, and it was distracting. And the only thing I wanted to do at that moment was to grab you. And then pick
I'm
up my
truly
phone
Sorry, Mr. Mayor.
and make
No.
a phone call.
What-
After which people would
Who's-
pick you up, drag your body somewhere, and then probably put you inside of a house that only they had the key for. They'd lock it behind you. You'd be stuck inside. No windows.
Mhm.
No utilities. No power.
Mhm.
No running water. Not even a bowl to take a shit in.
Carmine, I'm scared.
And right when you would begin to perhaps think, hey, it can't get any worse, right? You would begin to hear the sound of heavy breathing. Not one, not two,
Not three.
not three, but a handful of motherfuckers who were commissioned to start breaking down every bone in your body, strap you down in a chair, and fuck you up.
Carmine, help me out.
Bobby, he's saying he was going to Gitmo you.
That's very I will keep that in mind, Mr. Mayor. So how has your besides
So
that,
my
has your day
question
been-
earlier was, what did we learn today, this morning?
You're a very important man that needs to use his time very sparingly. He has a lot of meetings to do, and he has a city to rebuild
Yeah.
from the ground up from the
Yeah.
previous administration. You're very important, and everybody should kneel and bow down to you when they come into this office. Out of respect.
Next time, regardless of your meeting, we will take it, but you're going to call Tilly and make sure it's in a properly allotted time, because otherwise I waste my time with you when I'm supposed to be here with someone else, and then all my meetings slide on over.
Very sorry, Mr. Mayor. It will never happen again, Mr. Mayor.
All
I'm
right.
truly sorry
you.
for
I
not
appreciate
using
that,
the
Bobby.
proper channel.
By the way, you left your true toy in the corner.
You full of shit, Bobby. It's going to happen tomorrow. You know it. You're fucking full of shit.
I was curious about the what's your thoughts on the LSPD right now, Mr. Chavez?
We're working on it.
You heard about the cadet retention rate?
I have I'm going to leave the chief of police to employ whomever they feel is fit. I hear the
That might-
BCSO is hiring though. Bones is talking very highly of you.
Chavez, listen, Mr. Mayor, you see my greatness, don't you, Mr. Mayor? When I was running for my election, you saw my greatness.
I did.
No, Mr. Chavez, I just don't think that the police force.
And then
happens-
after you lost the election, which honestly was pretty close. You missed the day we had 400 people on the train. Don't know why you didn't
we
wake
are
up for that.
currently investigating that. Andy Jones worked for Russian and Chinese operatives to open up the borders. It was illegal immigrants who had no form of identification that made votes. We are actively working on it. We're going to get her impeached.
Okay.
We're working on it right now. We demand a recount, Mr. Chavez. My election was stolen from me, and we want to do a recount.
Okay. Now, but the thing is though, the moment that election ended, I don't know what happened to you.
What happens to all losers, Mr. Mayor? We went to a bar and fucking got wasted for 2 days.
Just thinking about where my life went wrong. I used to be the warden. I had $500,000 in my bank account. I had a lovely wife, and then everything went down. And then the PD denied my application, and then I lost everything. And then I invested everything into my mayoral campaign, and then I lost my election, and now I'm jobless. And listen, I have ambitions, Mr. Mayor.
Mm-hmm. He's hungry.
Listen, Mr. Chavez, I just don't think that the LSPD sees the greatness in me. And I think that you see my greatness, don't you, Mr. Mayor?
Do I look like Max?
Max used to call this table a dick too.
Is the
Everybody
difference
does.
between me and Max, other than actually having a big cock?
Siobhan used to sit exactly the same way Tilly was sitting on that desk.
I
Yeah.
also have a big cock too. If it's very big,
I understand.
Nino.
Bobby?
Max made me kiss his ring too one time.
Yeah.
I had to bend the knee to Max. One time we kidnapped somebody for Max.
Yeah. Here's the difference.
Uh-huh.
We're very similar, him and I. But there's a couple things that differentiate us. My bark is as loud as my bite. My cock, I only roll 12 out of 12s.
I could whip mine out right now if you wanted me to.
You want to hold my dick?
I
You wanna
will
hold my
your-
dick? You
want
wanna
me hold
measure
your-
it?
I think we
You
should.
want to
compare
measure my
dick
fucking
sizes.
cock, Bobby?
Yeah. You know what I do when I measure your dick?
Yeah. Because there's only one way I get my dick measured. And I don't want you passing out.
There's only one way I get my dick measured, and that's when I pop a Cialis right here, and then we measure.
This conversation is
I
Oh,
reckon-
I thought
diabolical.
you were gonna say you get your underwear tailored.
No, Cialis and Viagra. It depends. I've been having to pay out of pocket, and they're super expensive, so I don't have any right now. But when I get a job, I can start buying them again.
You need those just to jerk off?
So long story short, give
not gonna-
him a job and then you can have your dick measuring contest.
Oh no, Nino. I think that some of the police department don't see my greatness, and I'm a very great person. I'm sure you've heard some of the people. I've heard a lot of civilians.
Here's what
one
I
that
am
goes on
not planning to do, to list out the differences, is that I'm going to put a chief in charge, and they, and only they, will be deciding who they will be taking on and who they will not. I set policy, they run the department.
maybe you could set another policy in there, just like a little policy with white hair and a white mustache and a white button up, and just like one
No.
of those little policies.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Can we get a
Walking
head
up the-
start on whose ass it is he's got to kiss?
Hey, whose fucking ass do I gotta kiss, Nino? Okay, who do I gotta suck off?
Peach.
Look, guys. Oh, I'm
You've
sorry.
got to be kidding me.
Peach!
You misspoke. You meant
You
Have
meant,
a chat with
Fleet
Peach.
Oh my god.
you meant Chief
It's
Barrett,
over.
didn't you?
Any other questions, gentlemen?
other questions for the mayor?
And in case there's any misunderstandings, the last time I snapped my fingers, a woman was broken out of Bolingbrook Penitentiary back when it was difficult to break anyone out. She was dragged in the middle of the night over to a missile silo and summarily executed with a wrench.
You know, I think we have very
ESB no
similar-
longer exists.
I think we have
You know
very
the phrase
similar-
East Side? That's only said ironically now.
Well, you know, we actually broke somebody out of prison one time too, Nino. It was
No, we didn't, Bobby. Stop. No, we
Carmine,
didn't break
Carmine,
nobody
Carmine,
out
just
of
admit-
prison.
Carmine,
Not admitting shit.
Hey, good to see you.
We going inside?
Call me
Yeah.
when you're free.
You're still at Justice, right?
I don't know, Carmine.
No, I retired a few weeks ago.
Oh, gotcha. All right,
I don't even
put
have
it
your
back.
number.
Oh god.
You wanna
What
get
is
terrorism?
fucking damn it, dude! I can't just have one goddamn pin.
Did Bobby come beg for a job?
Yeah,
That's not
I
true.
keep telling him that I can't get him hired to the PD. Jesus.
Yeah, he was just on his knees in Legion Square to Bones and Cassidy.
Oh,
Nino, I
really?
bet you could do it, Nino. You could do it. I think
Bobby, I think, like, you working at the DMV, that could be a good start.
We don't have a DMV.
Not yet. Now get the fuck out.
I swear to God, dude. I am the former
I wouldn't mind a
goddamn
job at the
warden.
DMV, by the way. If
I am a
that-
former
Carmine,
goddamn warden.
You're gonna be top of our list.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm the former goddamn warden, Carmine.
Bobby just does it to himself.
They usually just sit around all